Here we go, one of my favorite card tricks. Now before I can learn any of those new fandangled fancy shuffles, we're gonna get a card selected, remembered, not forgotten. We leave this card in the center of the pack, as standard operating procedure would imply, and we can even shuffle again. It's absolutely bonkers, I know. Who would have thought it? Now to find the 9 of clubs, a completely original premise, unique to this channel and every other magic book in print since forever. The 2 jokers are going to find the 9 of clubs. The first one literally goes on the top of the deck, and the second one goes on the bottom. We throw the cards from hand to hand, woo! 1 card in between and 1 card only. You wouldn't have thought it, but by the great council of elders, the power they have invested in me with the magic of unicorns, that is the 9 of clubs. Now we can take things a step further. I know, he's mad. Crazy, right? I leave the 9 of clubs in the center, this time upside down. Definitely crazy. Someone book him into a mental hospital. Whoop! It's all the way in the center. Now we take the 2 jokers. They were feeling left out. They go on the top of the pack. I give the deck a cut. A second cut. Holy, things are getting tense. You snap the fingers. And this time, the jokers have actually found 1 card in between them in the center of the pack. This is, boom, the chosen 9 of clubs. Now you can hire me for sound effects, but before you do, we need to make sure it's the right card, and the only way to do that would be to check that every single other card in the deck is completely different colored to the chosen card. Good morning, here we go, time to street perform once again. And I've made it to draw. No one else is here yet, apparently. Like, I was late yesterday, and now I'm the first one here. Good timing. Alright, it has been a very slow start to the day so far. It's currently 12:30. I have a time slot at 12:45, and it's just me and Nick in draw, so we've just got like 3 slots each back to back to back to back to back. But there is actually this bloody long walk happening today as well, which is a 35-kilometer walk in Melbourne. So there's a lot of people with numbers on walking up and down South Bank right now, which means crowds will be interesting because those people most definitely aren't going to stop. So time to go set up, see how today goes. Sorry, just before you set up, bro. Nathan, nice to meet you, man. We're about to do some circle acts just over here. This is a circle pitch. So you're more than welcome to set up like over this end where that bird statue is over here. Yeah. But you're probably a bit too close to us for doing shows here, if that's all cool with you. Just before you set up and place all your time. So sorry, man. Hey, nice to meet you, man. Yeah. Enjoy the rest of your day, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, I had to have that interaction as nicely as possible, but there was just a musician sitting up right on the circle pitch, and I can't have that happen. No, I don't want to disturb him, and he can go work slightly further up, so it's all good. Well, I'm a bit silly. I was going to set up in this corner like normal, but since it's me on pitch for the next few hours, I'm going to go over and just set up over there.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Of course, it's just started raining. Ah, damn it. Why? Unfortunately, there's no leaves on these trees to actually cover me in the rain. I just finished setting up, and it's starting to like spit again. It's really misty and it's very annoying. Oh, you definitely can't see that on camera, but it is heavier than it was before. Fantastic. Don't particularly want to pull my camera out right now, but I'm just standing in the rain. It just keeps raining. I haven't moved any of my stuff because I don't want to. I can't really move it anywhere. There's no shelter here unless I run under Pure South, but I have to put it under their umbrellas and stuff. This is almost 1 time slot gone. I've got 2 more, but if it keeps up like this, it might just be a day at home. Also, this entire time I've left my lens cap on top of this bin. Whoops. Wow. It is actually raining now. It's gotten quite a lot heavier, so I've came under the shelter of these umbrellas. I think I've stood out there for, holy, like 50 minutes now. I turned my microphone on once, and then it started raining within 20 seconds of me doing that, so it's a great day for it. Woo! The reality of street performing, everybody. Is that like a tiny bit of sun poking out from the clouds? That would surely be impossible. It looks like it's trying to start clear up. I don't know if I want to do shows. Nick just left, he has gone home. It's just me out here. I'm debating whether I wait it out a little bit longer, see if I can smack out a show. It could be really good when everyone comes out after the rain, or it'd just be garbage. Judging by the radar, which I don't think is ever consistently correct, it might rain at 4 o'clock. Currently it is 20 to 3. I am going to attempt a show. It's looking all right. It's looking all right. I'm going to attempt one show at least before I go home, because I'm absolutely freezing standing here. My feet are wet, my socks are cold, and my feet are frozen. Okay, now it's just home time. Screw this. It's raining again. Haha, great. Far out. Alright, 7 minutes. You know, sometimes everything goes wonderfully, and sometimes, like today, it all goes to shit. It's rained all day, of course, and now I'm not at the right station. I just missed my train stop for the first time ever since moving to Melbourne. Ah, it's so frustrating. So that does mean that I will have to either catch the next train out of here, which I'm going to check the times, or I start walking back. I think it's like a half an hour walk back to my place from here. Hopefully the train takes a little bit shorter time than that. Unfortunately, that train is not in service, so the next train doesn't come for like 20 minutes. I'm going to start walking. Okay, I've done the cheeky thing. All I want to do is go home and edit videos because I've had an unproductive day street performing. So I've actually called my flatmate, Armin, who is an incredible lap guitarist musician. I think he's been on videos before, and he's coming to pick me up. He's like 3 minutes away. So I'm right next to the highway. Thanks, Armin. Guess who's here, everybody? Armin! Onwards!
It's gonna be like a no-through road. It's gonna be like, damn it!
We don't know where we're driving now, but hopefully we can get home. Screw maps. No through road.
Damn it.
You actually predicted that quite well. Legendary friends. Thanks, Armin. Whee! Hello, everybody. Well, after that atrocious day of street performing in the rain, I don't even know if you can call it street performing. I didn't do anything. It is time for some updates. Now, updates might sound boring, however, I've got some very exciting news because for the next few weeks, I'm actually going to be back in Sydney for Vivid, a light festival. I'm gonna be street performing there. I did it last year. It was fantastic. However, that means I won't be in Melbourne, so it'll be some more interesting shenanigans with a bunch of other street performers. I think there are a few more coming down to Sydney. Hooray. After that, very exciting, very, very exciting, I'm going to London and Edinburgh. That's right, for the first time ever, very soon, I'm going to be street performing in London, Covent Garden, and then in August, for the entire month, the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. One of the biggest fringe festivals in the world. I'm incredibly excited. It is something that I've never done before. I've actually been to both places. I have been to London, I have been to Edinburgh, but they were before I was street performing. Even had the thought of street performing in my mind, so I will be very excited to go back and work those places. I don't know why I'm punching the air or anything. I am going to do my best to document it. I don't know it's going to be hectic and it's going to be busy, but I'm very, very excited and I'd love to share that journey with you guys. It's because of you guys watching these videos, supporting me through the last year and a half of my crazy life, that I can do things like this and travel like halfway across the world just to do magic tricks. Thank you so much. Absolutely bonkers, really. It's light too bright? I don't like it. So if you'd like a more detailed timeline, in a couple of days, I'm heading to Sydney for roughly 3 weeks. Vivid is from the 24th of May till the 15th of June, and I will be in Sydney from the 23rd to about the 17th of June, I do believe. That leaves me about 2 weeks to come back to Melbourne, and then I will be heading to London in July for the entire month, then August for the entire month of Edinburgh, or the Edinburgh for the entire month of August, sorry. And after that, I don't actually know where I will be going. I'm not booking a return flight just yet, as I'm hoping to do a bit more travel around Europe and such in September, but that is very dependent on how the next few months of my life goes. That is pretty much it for updates. I will leave the video there. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I have some exciting ideas and content coming up. See you in the next one.